Hey guys, Derek here from Modern Castle. We recently tested the Ride1Up Core 5 electric bike. We had a blast while testing, but how well did it perform in our ride test? Let's go ahead and find out now. This video is sponsored by NapLab. NapLab is our sister channel where we put mattresses to the test. We test mattresses through our battery of 9 different tests to create the most objective, transparent, and helpful reviews possible. If you're in the market for a new mattress and need help, visit us over at naplab.com or on our channel at YouTube. Let's start by talking about how the bike performs, the overall design of the bike, what the assembly process was like, and why you might want to buy it. First up, we're going to take a look at 7 specific performance areas that we tested, including handling, weight, riding modes, shifting speed, braking, and battery. The handling on the Core 5 was excellent. However, while using the manual throttle or assisted mode to accelerate the bike during a turn, it can be a bit more tricky. When making a tighter turn, it's best to let the momentum of the bike carry you through the turn just like you would with a motorcycle. Accelerating through a turn can cause a loss of traction in certain road conditions. While riding the Core 5, it felt heavier than I was used to, weighing 49 pounds. I've used a bike throughout my life, and the Core 5 felt considerably heavier than my standard non-e-bike. While it isn't overly heavy, it is something to keep in mind if you plan on carrying the bike upstairs. That said, the Core 5 is lighter than many other popular e-bikes on the market. The Ride1Up Core 5 comes with 2 different modes to use while riding the bike, manual or assisted. In either mode, you can use the throttle to accelerate the bike. When on assisted mode, the Core 5 will accelerate as you pedal, making pedaling easier. There are 5 different levels of assistance you can choose from. On the other hand, when in manual mode, the bike will not assist. Instead, it will rely on your pedaling or the manual throttle for acceleration. While I like the assisted mode, it took some time getting used to. Most notably, I found the assisted mode to feel a bit weird when I was turning. When turning, I sometimes would pedal and get a burst of unexpected speed from the bike. Accelerating with manual or assisted mode during a turn can be more dangerous. As mentioned previously, it's best to coast through turns. Overall, I can see both modes being useful in their own ways. Shifting gears on the Ride1Up was easy, and I didn't experience any issues with shifting. The gear shift has a 2-button operation that either increases or decreases the resistance as you pedal. The Core 5 has a top speed of about 20 miles per hour while using the throttle exclusively, which is similar to other e-bikes on the market. While using the assisted feature, the bike can reach up to 28 miles per hour. In our test, I was able to hit an unassisted max speed of 22 miles per hour. However, Ride1Up specs say it has a maximum of 20 miles per hour. We tested how long it takes to reach this top speed, as well as how long and how far it takes to come to a complete stop. Our test showed the Core 5 takes 10 seconds to reach top speed from a stop position. Stopping from top speed took 3 seconds and a distance of 38 feet before coming to a complete stop. While the brakes feel responsive, I was surprised by the distance needed to stop from the top speed. This felt a little longer than I would have liked. In general, make sure to be aware of your surroundings and give yourself ample time to decelerate and stop. The battery is large and clicks in flush to the body of the bike. It requires the use of the included key to be removed from the frame for charging. According to Ride1Up, the battery has a range of 20 to 40 miles. This variance is due to rider weight, terrain, incline, level of assistance, and other factors that impact battery life. Charging time of the battery can also vary depending on different factors. In general, Ride1Up estimates charge time can take between 3 and 6 hours. If you do want increased riding time, an additional battery can be purchased and swapped in as needed. The Ride1Up has a simple design that, while slightly bulkier, looks like a standard bicycle. We tested the XR black frame, but the Core 5 also has a standard frame for smaller riders. Additionally, there are 2 other color options, including blue and green. The bike feels sturdy and can withstand pressure while riding. Ride1Up states the weight capacity of the bike is 275 pounds. The handlebars have a solid design with good grip and easy to reach hand brakes. While there is no way to raise the handlebars, they should be comfortable for most heights. Included on the handlebars is an LCD and trigger shifter. The LCD conveys current information about your ride, including current speed, trip time, distance, battery life, and more. On the display, there are 3 buttons that control the functions of the Core 5, switching between modes, adjusting level of assist, or changing other various settings. The seat on the Core 5 felt like your standard bike seat. While it isn't amazingly comfortable, it's not uncomfortable either. The seat can be raised and lowered. The Ride1Up Core 5 comes in various parts that need to be assembled before use. The main body of the bike and back wheel came connected, but the pedals, handlebars, seat, and front wheel all needed to be attached. The process took a single person 30 minutes to complete and did require some tools. Luckily, Ride1Up includes a full set of Allen wrenches to complete the setup. Overall, the setup experience was good. However, I did have a few moments of difficulty. In some cases, the setup instructions seemed to be missing steps or the steps weren't clear. Additionally, I found the pedals difficult to screw on with the provided tools. I ended up using a pair of pliers to get a better grip and completely screw them in. The most notable complication with the setup was the handlebars. Out of the box, they came to us backwards, meaning the brakes, LCD display, throttle, and gear shifter were on the wrong side. We had to remove these pieces and switch them to the correct side, which was not in the manual. This was frustrating to deal with and alone took 30 minutes to complete. Furthermore, this required additional tools. Luckily, we had all necessary tools, but they weren't provided with the bike. Otherwise, the rest of the setup was simple. Make sure to carefully read the manual in order to correctly set up the bike. The Ride1Up Core 5 is an e-bike that feels great to ride. The bike's comfortable, the controls are easy to understand, and it handles well as you ride. The bike can run for up to 40 miles depending on external factors, but at its lowest you can still expect about an hour of riding time on a single battery charge. Setup is simple and takes one person around 30 minutes to complete. While the bike is heavier than your standard bike, it is lighter than many other comparable e-bikes. Overall, it's an excellent entry-level e-bike that will meet the needs of most users. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments, questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Core 5 bike, we've got a link in the description. For more from Modern Castle, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at moderncastle.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.